2025 is the year for small, up-and-coming content creators, especially if you are bringing value to the platform and you are pushing out some type of value for people to learn from. Bro, this is your year. I'm posting my phone up on Henry just to get this message out to y'all, because I don't have a phone holder for my back camera. I'm gonna invest in one, because the truck is a good place to record. So, got that sound and bouncing off and shit. It's a good place. But anyways, if you didn't notice by now, 2025, being a creator, a content creator, is amazing right now. 2025 is the year for small, up-and-coming content creators, especially if you are bringing value to the platform and you are pushing out some type of value for people to learn from. Bro, this is your year, and so on. This, even if you don't have a channel and you are thinking about it, you have that notion, that dream in your mind, in the back of your mind, of when you should start. The time is now, my friend. There's no better time than the moment right now. We got to adopt the now consciousness and realize there's never going to be a perfect time. You feel me? So listen up, because this video is helping small and up-and-coming content creators to get their message out there, to become monetized and become a YouTube partner and start getting that shmoney, man. We can really create or use YouTube as a system to generate money. You know what I mean? Instead of working for money, we can use YouTube as a system to generate money for us and our family and what we are trying to live in this lifetime. It really can be that easy. All you have to do is believe. First of all, it's a mindset thing. With anything in life, it's a mindset thing, and you can manifest and materialize anything that you want to. It's huge to believe in yourself. It's huge to know that you have the power within you to really transform your life and transmute your energy into something more positive instead of thinking so negative. I've seen many people from the people that I have seen get monetized recently, in their comments saying that they can't, I'm poor, this type of shit. Like, even a monetized person that I've seen is saying still has that mentality of I'm poor. But bro, you have just created a system to generate money, but you are still thinking you're poor. Baby, when I tell you your mind is a powerful thing, it is low-key unfortunate that people really think like this. But that's another video, okay? Like, I'm here to encourage you and bring awareness to the fact that YouTube is pushing out small content creators, bringing value to the table. You know what I mean? So if you believe, please believe in yourself. Please know that you can do it. Please know that you can be one of these people. And I myself am in the process as well. I was consistent last week, fell off a little bit. Sometimes we get in a mind state of letting our old patterns come back into our lives. But in those moments, we have to remind ourselves that it's just a reflection of what has been. And it's low-key a testament to transmuting that energy. You know what I mean? It's a thing that we just have to continue to get over those humps. And then once we change our energy towards what seems to be the 3D reality and how we feel, things will start to change. Because once our energy changes, we cause that effect. Oh my God. That red Corvette, oh my God. Had to be a 2025. That hoe was nasty. Anyways, once our energy changes, we cause that effect in our 3D reality to then reflect what our inner self is saying. You know, as within, so without. Ask and you shall receive. You know, we can cause that effect instead of feeling like things outside of us are causing an effect on us and how we feel. By the energy and our perception of how we are looking at things, we can cause that effect eventually. But you have to persist in that energy. And sometimes we fall off, but then that's a reminder. We have to remind ourselves of where we're going and what is to come, and not be so caught up in the 3D reality, because our physical eyes can only perceive and believe in what it sees. You feel me? So don't be so caught up in the 3D reality, and remember who you are, remember where you're going, remember that energy that you are bringing to the table, remember who you want to become and the type of life that you want to live. And just know that it's for you. It's working out for you. It's going to work out for you. It's coming. But the more that you doubt it's coming, the more that you talk yourself out of where you're going and being so caught up in the 3D, the longer it's going to take. And this is a message for me too. Straight up. But I am changing my life, and you can too. So if you want to be a content creator, listen up, because I got the gems. I got the sauce for you. It was working for me when I first started doing it, but then, like I said, I stopped doing it for a couple days, and I stopped noticing the watch hours and my subscribers growing. So I'm back on it. I got my mind right, and I'm putting this out with enthusiasm and love for y'all, because I know that things can change based off of what I have been seeing from smaller content creators, from up and coming content creators as well, who has been recently monetized and is getting that money now, and loving the system that they have created for themselves. And that's what we're doing here. So one, most importantly, know that it's yours. Believe that it's yours. Live in that energy. That's most important. Stop doubting yourself. Stop procrastinating and talking yourself out of creating easy money for yourself, creating easy money for your family, for whatever it is. Stop talking yourself out of this system that can be so easy. Bro, if you just pick up the camera and start recording and giving value to what's on your heart to the people who can potentially watch you, I'm telling you, things can be great for you. Things can change in your life tremendously, just like that. I've seen it just in these past weeks from multiple people, black people at that, colored people at that, people of color, should I say. Bro, it's possible. It's not for a certain set of somebody. It's for everybody who wants it, who wants to put themselves out there. So know that it's for you. It's on your heart for a reason. Believe, 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 believe. I don't know how many times I gotta say that, but if you don't, you gotta go watch something else, because over here we are elevating our minds, we diving deep and growing. 2025 is time to thrive, man. 2025, it is our time to thrive. Straight up. So let's get it. Let's go and let's get it. It is our time. For real. For real, for real. And if you feel iffy in front of the camera, without putting your content on YouTube, just start recording yourself talking to the camera to get used to speaking to the camera. I myself did that in the past maybe a year ago for at least like 2 months, and it actually does help you out a lot. It helps me out a lot, because if you looked at any of my other videos, I can tell you right now, like, I wouldn't have been caught dead doing this type of shit a few years back. Like, I was really timid and shy, you know what I mean? In a sense, like, it wasn't me, basically. Like, I had to be comfortable with certain people to open up and be that type of person, to show my true authentic self, you know what I mean? Because of things in the past and how I grew up and the environment and shit like that I was in. But now it's totally different. Like I'm a completely different person. But like I said, get back on topic. Record yourself. Just say you're talking to your best friend on the other end of your camera. Just record yourself so you can get comfortable speaking to an audience. You know, talk about your day. Talk about what you did in the morning, your morning routine. Talk about what you did at work. You went shopping, or you know, just speak on what's on your mind, on your heart, to the camera. And then once you get comfortable putting yourself out there like that, then you can put your content on YouTube if you are low-key shy about it right now. But I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It is for you. It is on your heart for a reason. So just believe in yourself. I'm telling you, love yourself through it all. Give yourself some grace, and know that there is a group of people, a tribe, wanting to hear your story and see life from your eyes. Straight up. They're waiting on you to reveal yourself and hear certain things from your mouth, from your heart, from your mind, from the way that you say it. Not somebody else. Somebody else can say the same thing as you, but it won't resonate with them because of how they are delivering that message. But you can be that person that they want to hear from, and know that there are some people waiting on you. So let's not be selfish anymore. Let's love ourselves enough to let other people see us for who we are and love us for who we are, and know that they will be gracious for the gift that we are bringing to the table. They will love us for it. A community is waiting on you, my friend. Your tribe is waiting on you to put yourself out there, to love yourself enough to be seen. You know, even if you put out content that is not so great and you feel like you could have done better, hey, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Progression over perfection. Straight up. Love yourself through it all. Know that every piece that you put out, everything that you put out into the world is like a masterpiece, like a mosaic piece that is every piece of creation that you are putting out there is a part of that beautiful mosaic art piece that you have created. You are learning from it, and other people are learning from it too. So just love yourself through it all. And even how we grew up, even your family, your environment, your content, whatever you're doing, know that everything is connected. Everything has got you to this place. Just like your content, all that content that you're putting out is going to get you to a certain place in life. It's not just an individualized piece of what you're creating and who you are. Trust me, it's all going to work out as it should. And the next thing is, honestly, just be who you are. Be your true self, because like I said, the right person, the right people are going to love you for you. And if we're building this community, how you're going to build this community is by commenting and replying and responding to comments, and subscribing to people who subscribe to you if they're trying to grow their channel as well. Thank them for it. Celebrate your small wins, because it's not going to become a big win. You're not going to get those 100,000 subscribers or whatever your goal is without those 10 subscribers, without those 100 subscribers, without those 50 subscribers, without those 1,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? It all builds up brick by brick, layer by layer. It's all going to build up to that big goal that you have. So how you get there even faster is by creating that momentum and enjoying the process, by being gracious for what is right now. You know what I mean? There's no way that more things are going to come into your life if you're down talking it. You feel me? Like, think of all these subscribers and your content and all these views as your friend. You know what I mean? If you're a real friend, you're not going to talk shit about your friend. You're not going to talk down and speak negative about your friend. You're not going to not show appreciation. Like, if they bring you food, you're not going to not say thank you to your friend. Otherwise, your friend's going to be like thinking weirdly about you. Like, I'm not going to bring this girl no more food because I feel unappreciated. You feel me? Like, you have to give that gratitude to receive more. It only makes sense, you know? So celebrate the small wins. Understand that you are winning right now. It's not about when in the aspect of when is this going to happen? When am I going to get my accolades? When am I going to get that YouTube plaque? No, but you can win right now once you celebrate those small wins. You feel me? It is a perception thing. Everything in this life is about perception. How you look at things, how you are perceiving the way things are, and how you feel. It determines the way your life plays out. You can really become a powerful individual, a powerful person, once you realize and be intentional about the energy that you are putting out into the world. Yes, we have been manifesting 24/7 by the energy that we put out into the world, how we respond and react to certain things, what we do and take action with. We have created the life that we live. But once we get intentional with our energy and how we go about everyday life and how we feel and how we speak to ourselves, bro, you can be unstoppable. You can be unfuckwittable. You can be super powerful. You can look back 5 years from now and be like, dang, I'm a completely different person, and I love it. It can really be that simple. You can really live that type of life. But you have to become aware of where you are now, where you want to go, and how you're going to get there. Who is that person that lives that type of life? Who's my higher self? Back to the steps that needs to be done to get your followers up, to get your views up. Subscribe. Watch each other's content. Comment on each other's content. Engage. Create that community with each other, with whoever you are subscribing to. Create that environment and use everything that YouTube is offering, like the community tab, your live videos, your videos, of course, your posts. Like, use everything and see what's working for you. Use CapCut to edit your videos. CapCut is a great editing app. Use Canva for simple things. You really got to think about what you're on YouTube for. What do you want to be on YouTube for? Is it just for money, to get your money up, or is it to create a long-lasting audience and a long-lasting career, in a sense? Is that the type of thing? What is it that you're on YouTube for? You know, like, what is your why? Why are you here? Because if you want to have a long-lasting audience, then yeah, use CapCut to create those thumbnails, to get those things in those ducks in a row. No, it doesn't have to be perfect, at least not right now. Like, but it's also like, you don't need thumbnails, but then you do because you want a long-lasting audience. But really, just see what works for you. Some people don't need thumbnails. Some people do, depending on what you are putting out there. And make sure that your hook in your first few minutes is something that they want to see. Like, if you are editing your videos, put your hook in the beginning of your video, because YouTube now has a preview of every video. Like, if you are scrolling, you don't want to see somebody just, hey, like, posing for the cam and shit, especially if nobody knows you, you want to have your first few minutes, first few seconds for sure, being a great hook to entice people to click on that video. Because like I said, YouTube is putting previews on the SEO, the homepage. Also, research what's working, research what's trending, research your niche if that's what you're looking for. Research the type of thumbnails that they're having on there, the most popular thumbnails. Research the description, research the titles, research what they're talking about, like as far as like their hook and all this other stuff, and make it your own. Copy and paste, but make it your own, right? You don't want to plagiarize word for word everything, but make it your own. Put your own spin on it. Put your own little razzle dazzle on. You know what I mean? You don't want to be copy and paste. You want to be cookie cutter. Bring your own spice to it. Bring your own shit to the table, honestly, so you can eat too, and your dish can be just as good as anybody else's. And also, don't think that somebody else is better than you. Believe that you are top tier. Know that you are top tier. Know that you the shit. Know that you are on your shit. Know that you are getting there. Don't think that anybody is better than you just because they seem to be further ahead. Learn from it. Don't talk yourself out of who you are. Don't talk down on you. Be your best fan. Honestly, love yourself. Know who you are. Know that ain't nobody fucking with you. Know that you are the shit. Know that you are top tier. Know that, put yourself on a pedestal for everything you want. For anybody that you are looking at, put yourself on a pedestal. No, you don't have to talk down on anybody, but know who you are. Know who you are, man. Straight up. This is 2025. We are thriving. We are not surviving. We are not struggling. We are not having a struggle mindset of the bullshit, honestly. Any of it. Straight up, we have to get out of that, talking ourselves out of what we want because we feel like somebody is talking about us, or we feel like things won't work out. Like, that struggle mindset is dead and gone. Straight up, it's time to thrive. It's time to get this money. It's time to change who we have been, because it's not working. It hasn't worked. There's so many people who I've seen who said COVID was the shit. The COVID era was the shit. Why? There's so many people who lost their lives. There's so many people who got that shot and died, bruh. Got that. It's crazy, but COVID was the shit. Why? Because there was a stipend sent out to people. Like, there was a time where we didn't have to work, and the unemployment was at its all-time high. That is a struggle mindset, bro. Unfortunately, that is a struggle mindset. And I get it. Not everybody wants to work, but to what extent? And that was me too at a certain point. Like, I wanted a hurricane to come so I didn't have to work for a week. Like, what kind of craziness is that? I'm not even thinking about anybody who's losing their property or losing their lives to this hurricane. I'm thinking about me and not wanting to go to work and get paid for it. Like, that is fucking crazy. How is that a good mindset, bro? Like, that is a struggle, low-key evil mindset. You ain't thinking about nobody else but you and trying to get some easy money. But, bro, my heart is heavy right now thinking about that. But when you have that awareness of who you are and where you want to go, you realize that mindset is shit. That mindset doesn't help anybody. And you can look, thinking about where I am now is amazing. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I have a lot to go, but it is amazing how far I have come. And I just thank God. I thank my conscious mind, my spirit, my soul, the God in me, for realizing and growing and becoming who I know I can be. loving myself through it all, giving myself grace, forgiving my past experiences, myself, people, other people. You know what I mean? Life is a journey of learning and living through every experience. And we just have to understand the process is there to enjoy, man. Like, it's time to thrive. Honestly, it's time to be the lender and not the borrower. It's time to believe in ourselves and know that God is here for us. It's time to understand that our desires are waiting on us to allow them into our life, and just detach and stop putting our desires on the pedestal and looking up to them like, am I deserving? Am I worthy? I'm not worthy of this. I don't know how I'm gonna get this. I don't know. God doesn't love me like that. Like, this person can get it, but I can't. That's low-key selfish too. Like, how can they get it, but you can't? You can't. You're special in that way. You can't do that. Bro, believe in yourself, your desires. You are the host of what you want in your life. And they wouldn't be existing without you. Please. Love yourself enough to live the life that you want. Love yourself enough to be that inspiration to the people around you, to your loved ones. I don't know. This video has gotten off to like this more motivational type shit, but honestly, it's needed. It's needed for a whole bunch of people, for myself included. Like, we need to get on it and stop making excuses. Stop letting other people live the life that we want, and just go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it and allow it into our lives. Know that you are worthy right now because you exist. Because you want different for yourself. You're worthy because it is in you. It's already in you, and you have it already within you. You just have to start creating those new habits. Start thinking as that person. Start behaving as that person. Start feeling who that person is. Start fulfilling yourself with what you have now. Being grateful for what you have now. From your family, your loved ones, you know what I mean? From your job, from your car, your house, from the food on your table, from the clothes on your back. Be grateful for what you have now. You could have nothing. You could be on the street homeless. You could be in the gutter. Straight up. I seen people living in the gutter. Like Ninja Turtles type shit. Living in the gutter. In the sewer. You could be that person, but you're not. You have a phone looking at me. $1,000 phone looking at me. Or $500. Something. Some hundred. You know what I mean? Some people don't even have that. But it's taken for granted because it has came so second nature to have these things. But just 20, 30 years ago, things like this didn't exist. It was unheard of. It was big ass block phones. Dial up AOL internet. Internet wasn't in our pocket. Internet was a place we had to go to. We had to go to the computer to get on the internet. You feel me? You had to go to the library type shit to get on the internet. We had to fight over the computer to get on the internet. But now you have it in your pocket. You have a whole computer in your pocket. That's a blessing. And we have to understand that. We have to see things for what they really are and stop taking so many things for granted. You can be here today and gone tomorrow, man. Straight up. So be grateful for what you have right now. And know that more is coming. It's on its way. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. And see how blessed you are. I'm going to update this video and continue with the steps. Because I feel like I just got off on a tangent of motivation. And I needed it. You need it, apparently. So thank you, Spirit, for speaking through me. And I thank you for all the blessings that you have stored upon me and whoever's watching, and the many blessings that are coming into our lives. I thank you. Be encouraged, be empowered, be great, and elevate. Peace.